We have breaking news from Beijing. President Xi Jinping of China has just confirmed the immediate and sudden ceasing of all diplomatic meetings between the United States, United Kingdom, Japan, and other Western nations. Key U.S. military officials warn that this may be the start of perhaps a period of heightened tensions between the United States and China, with President Xi also stating his unflinching commitment to his plan to have Taiwan by 2027. President Biden calling this a quote, serious national security threat that needs to be addressed as soon as possible. Biden also stated, quote, there is no need for mass panic at this time. However, it is imperative that we use the full diplomatic capabilities of the United States to prevent souring relations. We have another breaking news story regarding the crisis between the United States and China. A powerful and somewhat unprecedented force has formed in Asia. A pact between the People's Republic of China, the Russian Federation, and North Korea has suddenly formed. This is very concerning news for the West, as these countries combined can actually compete with the United States. President Biden saying, quote, this is a very concerning development in regards to not only our national security, but to U.S. interests abroad. I can assure the American people that we are cooperating closely with NATO and our Indo-Pacific allies to combat this new threat. We will continue to display our unflinching support for Taiwan and their right to sovereignty. End quote. A few things to note here. The combined amount of nuclear warheads between these countries is estimated to be around 6,500. Russia, ironically enough, is also calling for the immediate ceasing of nuclear weapon sharing programs within NATO, in which the United States shares anywhere from 30 to 70 nuclear warheads in countries such as Turkey, Italy, Germany, and Belgium. President Biden has yet to comment on that matter, nor anyone in the administration. India, however, expresses deep concerns about this, stating that this pact is a direct threat to the lives of billions.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the White House. This is a national emergency message. All broadcast stations and cable systems are to transmit this national emergency message. Normal programming has been discontinued for the duration of this emergency. During this emergency, many stations will remain on the air, providing news and information for the general public in assigned areas. This is WNGA-TV. We will continue to serve the Atlanta area. If you are not in the Atlanta area, please tune to a station serving your area. Repeating, this is the emergency alert system serving the Atlanta area. Please stand by for a message from a representative of the President of the United States.
My fellow Americans, I come to you today on behalf of President Biden, whom is currently being escorted to a safe and secure location, with some very solemn news. It has been confirmed by Taiwanese authorities that the People's Republic of China launched airstrikes against key military and civilian targets on the island. Taiwan retaliated with airstrikes of their own, mainly near Chinese seaports. This response is likely to cripple China's ability to secure naval superiority over the South China Sea, which would be devastating for Taiwan. American military assets are being used to combat Chinese weaponry. President Biden has already met with members of Congress earlier today about the situation, and has authorized this message to be read on the air. The United States of America, in its mission to protect the sovereignty of Taiwan, has officially declared that a state of war exists between us and the People's Republic of China. President Biden, in light of the war declaration, also authorized the evacuation of several major cities in the country, including San Francisco, San Diego, Seattle, Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, Miami, New York City, Chicago, and Washington, D.C. This is a precautionary measure to ensure the safety and well-being of all Americans. That is, unfortunately, all I am authorized to say at this time. God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
This concludes operations under the emergency alert system. Broadcast systems can now return to normal programming operations.
Breaking news. President Joe Biden has authorized the evacuation of several major cities in the United States, including Atlanta. The National Guard will be assisting in these operations. Governor Brian Kemp said in a statement today, quote, "The evacuation of Atlanta is a regrettable, but necessary step in order to protect the lives of all citizens. I have ordered the Georgia National Guard to assist in evacuation efforts." End quote. Per evacuation orders, this station will no longer be on the air until the evacuation order has lifted. We here at WNGA thanks you for your cooperation, and will still be providing news and information for the Atlanta area via social media until further notice. Thank you, and goodbye.
Signal danger for the state of Hawaii. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the North American Aerospace Defense Command, as well as the U.S. government. The North American Aerospace Defense Command has detected the launch of a nuclear missile headed for Hawaii. This missile's origin is unknown. However, it is likely that this is a missile launched from the People's Republic of China. This missile is expected to land in Hawaii within the next 20 minutes. To protect your life, take immediate shelter inside a sturdy building, or preferably underground. Failure to do so will result in certain death. Please bring with you a 2-week supply of food, water, a first aid kit, and a battery-powered radio with you. Do not go outside for any reason during the sheltering period. Doing so will expose you to radioactive fallout, which is a byproduct of nuclear explosions. Prolonged exposure will lead to near-certain death. This station will no longer be on the air, and will not be providing news and information for the general public. Seek an underground or a fallout shelter immediately.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, or one of his designated representatives.
My fellow Americans, today is a very dark day in our country's history. As a representative of the President, I am authorized to speak about the tragic events in Hawaii, as well as our retaliatory assault against China. Just a few short hours ago, a nuclear strike against the United States was detected. Unfortunately, NORAD forces did not intercept the missile in time, and the missile landed in Hawaii around 20 minutes later, killing an unknown amount. However, the damage appears to be extensive. Obviously, this action did not go unpunished, and just within the last few minutes, President Biden authorized the launch of several nuclear missiles against the People's Republic of China. These missiles are designed to cripple China's ability to strike back against the United States. However, President Biden stresses at the possibility that this attack won't work, and that retaliatory strikes are possible. As such, he advises everyone to seek an underground or fallout shelter immediately. These shelters are designed to protect you in case of a nuclear strike. Everyone who has not yet evacuated a major population center is especially advised to heed Biden's warning, as failure to do so may result in death. That is all I am authorized to say at this time. May God bless you, and may God bless
following message is being transmitted at the request of the North American Aerospace Defense Command, as well as the United States government. This is an attack warning. Repeat, this is an attack warning. The North American Aerospace Defense Command has detected the launch of several hundred nuclear missiles from the People's Republic of China. It has also been confirmed that several hundred nuclear missiles from the Russian Federation are targeting key military installations and civilian targets in Western Europe. We have also detected the launch of several nuclear missiles from North Korea as well, mainly targeting South Korea and Japan. The United States, United Kingdom, France, and Israel have all launched nuclear weapons of their own, with the United States launching several thousand. Unfortunately, there is little chance of survival for all of us. You do not need to stay calm. Go into panic mode if that comforts you somehow. President Biden is in a secure location at this time. Biden advises that everyone gather their friends and family and brace for the end. These weapons have the potential to destroy the world as we know it. Not only will the blast cause cataclysmic structural damage, but the fallout from the explosion will likely linger for years. Nuclear winter will setting, causing crops to die due to the lack of sunlight. The sun will not be visible for around 10 to 20 years. If you do somehow survive the blast, humanity will unfortunately not survive the fallout and the famine that will ensue. The president has selected a verse from the Bible to be read on the air. Romans chapter 6 verse 23, "For the wages of sin is death, but the free gift of God is eternal life." This will be the final broadcast of the emergency alert system. We will end this transmission with the playing of the national anthem to honor this nation's history. God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.